Hi there, Stacy here. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode of Stacy Links Presents, I'm going to show you a 3-tone 4-in-1 primer that I've been using lately. Plus, stick around right to the end. I'm going to show you 3 new products that I've recently added to my makeup arsenal. Stick around. Welcome back. Today's episode I'm going to show you a new primer that I've been using as well as 3 new other products that I've added to my makeup routine. So this primer that I've been using here is a 3-tone 4-in-1 primer. It is a tinted primer. It's the Tuz primer here. I picked this up at off of Joom, and it generally runs around $10 or so. Normally this one here is supposed to have the 3 colors and a moisturizer separated in a swirly pattern, but for some reason the shipments do come once in a while. They do come kind of mixed in there, and I did get a refund for this, so that was great. But I have been using it, and I do actually like it still. So I will show you what I've been doing with this. So for this primer application, I'm using this silicone pad to put it on. And I just do the same thing as I do with makeup or anything else. I put 1 pump onto the pad, and then I just start dabbing it on right here and start spreading it out. Get it blended in. So this primer has the 3 colors, the pink, the green, and the purple, and it will do all kinds of color correction for you. And as you see how it blends in together, it gives it that hue, almost like a concealer does. The one thing I find with this primer is it does kind of burn in this area after a brisk shave. So you just gotta bear with it, because it does go away after a while. It's the moisturizer that's in it that does that. It's got hydroxy acid in it. It's a really good moisturizer in here. One thing I like about this primer is how it likes to adapt to your skin tone as well. So it doesn't really matter how light or dark your skin is. It helps give you a really good base coat for your foundation. And then you want to kind of rub it in like moisturizer. Make sure it absorbs into your skin. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to move on to my foundation. So for today, this foundation I'm going to use is the Maybelline FitMe foundation. This one is the Hydrate and Smooth. It is number 125 Nude Beige shade. And I'm going to use this silicone puff to apply it. And what I do with this is just like with the moisture cushion. I'll wet it down and it swells up to twice its size. So I'll go ahead and do that right now, and I'll be right back, and then we'll do the foundation. Alright, so I got it wet down and it's swelled up pretty good. So I take the foundation and I'll just pour a little bit on my hand and I'll dab it off from there. Just take a little dab. Start blending it in here. Alright, so we're all done with foundation, and you can tell here that it's already starting to do the job, the primer is, and it's already starting to cover it all up. So the next thing I'll do is I'll move on to my powder. And just the same as last time, I'm going to use the Marcelle Flawless Pressed powder. I'm going to use the Rimmel Natural Bronzer and the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm done with powder, so I'm going to move on to my eyes. So for today, I'm going to show you a new eyeshadow that I've been using. It's the Revlon SoFierce Prismatic palette. The Big Bang is the name of the shade palette. And this is a really great eyeshadow palette. It's a high contrast shade. And I will show you here in a minute how it looks. So there's the colors that are in there. I'm going to start with this brush on my lids. I'm going to do the pink one over my lids. Then I'm going to use the brown shade over top. It's more of a bronzy brown. Alright, so now I'm going to go underneath here with that as well. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of this gold color over the crease here. I'm going to do it with this brush. Just to add a little sparkle. And then I'll put a little bit of it under here. And as you can see, the rich color out of this palette is really strong and vibrant. And I really like how these shades complement one another in this palette. This is a really great eyeshadow palette. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes, and when I come back, I will show you a new setting powder that I'm going to use. So I finished up with my eyes and my cheeks, and now I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup. So just as the last time, I have the Music Flower Fix Mist setting spray that I'm going to use. And then the new setting powder I have is the Almay Pressed setting powder. I'm going to use this over top of my setting spray. So first thing I'll do, just as the last time, I'll shake up the spray, and I'll do a T and an X. Like that. Let that dry a little bit. And then I'll take the setting powder, and I'll use the same fan brush that I used before, and I'll go in a swirly pattern to pick up the powder, and then I'll lightly brush across, starting at the top, work my way down. Alright, so last and most certainly not least, we have our lipstick. This one here is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the Love That Pink shade. And that is a wonderful pink shade, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll show you how it looks. Alright, so we're all done. So thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below, and make sure you leave a comment down below for me. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to help support the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!
If you haven't followed me on Instagram at stacy.links or on Facebook at thestaceylinks, go ahead and do that now. I will post fashion pictures, makeup, jewelry, and the ins and outs of what's going on with my vlog. And be sure to come back every Friday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the premiere of a new episode. I will be available for live chat, so if you attend, feel free to say hi. And make sure you come back for my next episode, where I will talk about the history of my trans struggles and go all the way back to my early childhood and talk about how it all began. We'll see you then.